Nithyananda, everybody. I had just started a few minutes ago, but I think the live feed got interrupted. What I was starting to share was that yesterday and the last few days, I had mentioned about a story from the Guaranteed Solutions, and it was connected to the Anahata Chakra, which is a heart center, and that was followed by the answer that was given in the Bhagavad Gita Demystified Volume 1, the question and answer, the section, when is being in a relationship too much, basically answering that question. So in the Nithyanandamma, I had mentioned that I would share the story of Bamati, and how for me Swamiji is exactly like that unconditional love of Bamati, and more, obviously, and a lot more. So I'm just sharing that story. Just one moment. So I'm on Facebook Live right now, and I'm going to read this story out to you guys. So I'm doing both. Here we go. So the story is actually in this book here. It's a hardback and Guaranteed Solutions. This is the book that I actually studied. I even have a lot of, you see, underlines and marks in pencil. So this is a very important book for me because I studied from this very copy when I when I registered to become a Nitya Dhyan Yoga Life Bliss Level 1 program Acharya. So this story is on page 81, and it's a small story. Let me read it out to you because it's a really, really beautiful story, and it's about unconditional love. So Brahma Sutra is a book, the greatest book available to humanity. It is the unabridged edition of world philosophy from which all other philosophies originated. It is the book of books. It was written by Veda Vyasa, the greatest Indian scholar ever. An enlightened master gave this book to one of his disciples, Vachaspati Mishra, and asked him to write a commentary on this book. The master who gave his daughter Bamati in marriage to him the master also gave his daughter Bamati in marriage to him and died soon afterwards. Vachaspati Mishra started out on his task earnestly. He was continuously engaged in writing. It became an intense and transforming meditation for him. He wrote for months. Soon months became years and years became decades. He saw nothing else, thought about nothing else, and heard nothing else during that time. Finally, he finished the great work. Only the title of the book remained to be given. He looked up from his work. He saw an old lady lighting the lamp next to him. Vachaspati Mishra was surprised. He asked her, "Who are you?" The lady replied, "Never mind about me. Continue with your work." He said, "The book is complete. Tell me who you are." The lady said, "I am your wife." Vachaspati Mishra was shocked. He was simply shocked at what had happened. For 30 years, he had written the book without a thought about his wife. He could not believe himself. "Why didn't you remind me all these years?" he cried. "What for? You were immersed in the book. I felt no need to disturb you," she replied quietly. Vachaspati Mishra continued, "You have sacrificed your entire life for the sake of humanity. What can I do to make up for it?" Bamati replied, "It has been a joy to serve you. I feel privileged that I was able to serve you while you wrote this great book. Nothing more is needed." Vachaspati Mishra shed tears of joy. He paid his wife the greatest tribute. He named his life's work after her, Bamati. Even today, the most outstanding commentary on humanity's most precious book carries her name, Bamati. Bamati has become immortal because of her selfless devotion and love. She was so enough unto herself. It is not that she did not want to disturb her husband, she did not need to. there is a big difference between the two. Most of the time we want attention, but keep quiet thinking that we should not disturb the other or we should not be a nuisance to them. But here we're talking of a person who did not need attention. That is the difference. She did not feel that her youth was being wasted. She was not making any compromise. She was being her natural self, that's all. And that was enough for her. She did not have to exercise any difficult choice in not disturbing her husband. She was so centered in her inner energy that it did not matter to her at all. And this is the story that I was referring to yesterday when I was sharing about love and what it means to be in the space of unconditional love, and how I feel Swamiji is always there, exactly in that manner, silent. He's not always verbally speaking to me. I'm talking about my personal relationship. His strength is always there. Whenever I need to be set straight, I'm set straight. There is no mollycoddling me. It's pure, like if I'm about to jump off a cliff, and I need to be slapped to be woken up, I prefer that I'm slapped and woken up, because I'm about to hurt myself if I just take another step. So he does what needs to be done. And that's what I was referring to from yesterday's video. This story, which to me speaks exactly of unconditional love, and it's from the Anahata Chakra, the guaranteed solutions. So this book is full of these amazing stories, and I read this story 2011, and I've contemplated on it many times, and it only clicked a couple of days ago how Swamiji is exactly like that for me in my life, where I'm busy doing things, so immersed in some other things, but he's always present. Cosmos is always present, always there, supporting, never needing my attention, always showering me with blessings and support. So I promised to read this story out as my Facebook Live today, so I'm fulfilling that. And if you feel that there's something more that can be added which will help, then let me know. Yes, Indrajit, love you too, Ma. James, Nithyanandam, if you're watching, Lisa, and Saranka, Amrita Chaudhary, Seema Khetri, Indrajit. Yes, it's lovely to have you all tune in and stop by at any point. So if there's something that you feel that can be added, let me know. If you feel that there's more that can be expanded on, let me know about that too. And if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'll be sharing this video on my YouTube channel for anyone that wants to access it. So I think I need to title my YouTube videos better and tag them better. So I'll be doing that as well, going through all of them. But I've kept them as a simple titles, like Bhagavad Gita. I'll probably make this as Guaranteed Solutions Bamati sharing. And that's about it really for today. So I've done what I said I would do. I've enjoyed spending time with you guys live. Thank you so much. Nithyanandam.